Welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon members. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video.
Yeah, so as we start today's video, you will see right there, you see a man. That man, that the arrow point on his name is Jason Paz. Pass. Jason Pass, as you know, it's a pass to cut your pass me or pass the highway. So Jason Paz now is the man who is, steering down that man right there with the scissors in hand. So you can see Jason Paz, 47, man caught on camera in confrontation with the father with a scissors. So as the father turned his back, all hell broke loose. And for you to see the all hell broke loose, whenever we are through with this video, it will be on Patreon because we cannot show it on YouTube because it's too graphic. So we have to, because on the channel will get a link. You understand? So, as we're gonna tell you some things now as people. The worst place to live. Yeah, living in an apartment. Yeah, living in an apartment can be dangerous. So this is something that happened on October 30th. That's Halloween Eve this year in New York. Yeah, so living in an apartment can be dangerous, especially if you have an angry resident below you or above you. So when tension rises and emotions flare, things can quickly get out of control. So take the case of Jason Paz, a resident of New York. One fateful day, a simple dispute with his upstairs neighbor turned tragic. So you see, Jason Paz, was not a rational person. That's how the man who is staring at the man with the scissors. And the father living above didn't know that. He never knew that Jason Paz wasn't a rational person. So as the argument escalated, the father tried to reason with Jason Paz, but not only reason with him, but he came out with a scissors. And the thing is that now, Jason Paz, as a mother who's 75 years old, who live below, and the neighbors upstairs have been making constant noise, disturbing this old lady. But that's how it is when you live in an apartment, and if you don't have any carpet on your flooring, so everything that you do is going to bother the neighbors below, because most of these houses, they're built, the floor is board. So every little step you step, it's going to squeak and creak and all kind of noise. So it's not like in Jamaica where they build upstairs and downstairs houses built from concrete. In America, the houses are built from board. That's why, as it caught fire, in 20 minutes, everything incinerated in the houses. And, so I don't know why them build the houses like that. You understand? But that's their, that is their way of building houses in America. You understand? So as the argument escalated, the father tried to reason with Jason. He believed that they could find a peaceful solution, but he couldn't have been more wrong. In a horrifying act, Jason Paz took the lives of both the father and his innocent son. This chilling true story serves as a chilling reminder. It reminds us to be careful, especially during the silly season. We must learn to de-escalate a situation before it spirals out of control. Because you don't know what some people thinking. Some people just, hey look man, some people reach a point now where, especially in America, and I can tell you this, a majority of people in America are not happy people. I can tell you that. Reason being is that them live in the richest country in the world, and majority of the people that live in America, they are suffering. especially if you don't have an education, you understand, and you have to be working 2 or 3 jobs. So you know people stress. Yes. So unlike Jamaica where, you know people can just do one job and take care of them family, in America, no, it don't work like that. If you don't have an education, you have to have 2 or 3 jobs. And sometimes people educated, them have to be working overtime. And the more overtime you work, the more money you're paying taxes to the federal, and it all depends on if you live in some state where them tax you. You understand? And the state them will tax people, 9 out of 10 times they do not get back the money from the state. Yeah, so you pay taxes to the state, yeah, and most of the time you don't get back the money. You only get back money from the federal government. So it all depends on what state you live in. And most of the blue states them, that's where most of the city them are always controlled by black people, and it's always rampant with crime. Trust me, I just saw it go. So my dear viewers and subscribers and Patreon members, please be cautious. Look out for warning signs. Seek help if you are faced with an angry neighbor. And above all, prioritize your safety and the safety of your loved ones. Avoid confrontation with people. That people are in a quarrel, you don't have to answer them and them thing. You smile, and a smile, might, make them hard. Some of them, you smile angry them more because them hate to see you happy and them thing. So you just try to avoid being confrontational with people. So remember, tragedy can strike when we least expect it. So stay informed and stay vigilant. Protect yourself and those around you. So thank you for watching today's video. If you found this information helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel for more important reminders and updates. Stay safe and take care. Click on the notification bell so that whenever we at the Jamaica Young Police channel release a video, you'll be the first one to get it. Yes, not only you click on the notification bell, but select the thumbs up button. Thumbs up the video, share the video, comment below, join the channel, join the Patreon squad, so that information even about this video, that you will see the shooting in real time, but you have to go on the Patreon link to see it, because we cannot put it on YouTube. So we're going to put the shooting on the Patreon link, you understand? We're just going to put the shooting up there, you understand? So the shooting, it took place in New York, where the life of a father and son were tragically lost due to lack of the escalation skills. So you can see the father in the video, he came out, Jason Paz, went there, but apparently they had some confrontation before this incident. So he had foreseen what was going to happen, and he went there with one intention, that hey, him buy a gun, it's illegal in New York for you have a gun unless you have license. You understand? Because New York, them places, the young elites supposed to have gun. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. And when you have gun, you can't go certain place with it. So that's why I couldn't live in them kind of state, that mad state that, and yet still in New York have the most mugging and robbery and them thing, So, how it affect black and brown people, but they are the ones that really committing the crime there according to their statistic. You understand? So if a group of people are the ones who are committing crimes, and them the police supposed to target, but no, if the police target them say boy racism and all kind of madness. So you understand? So living in an apartment can present unexpected challenges. When emotions run high, it can quickly become dangerous. Jason Paz, an enraged individual, demonstrate the devastating consequences that can arise when we cannot diffuse tense encounter. As we share this cautionary tale, our primary goal is to raise awareness about the importance of owning the escalation skills. It is essential to recognize the sign of hostility and learn practical strategy to diffuse confrontation, ultimately ensuring your safety and the safety of your loved ones. Especially during this silly season where emotions can be heightened, it is crucial to approach every neighborly interaction cautiously. Understanding your neighbor's mindset, maintaining empathy, and employing de-escalation technique can significantly prevent violence and tragic outcomes. We hope this video serves as a sobering reminder of potential risk and encourages everyone to prioritize resolving conflicts peacefully. Remember, your safety and well-being come first. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. Stay safe, be vigilant, and let's create harmonious communities together. Graphic video, yeah man, so we're going to post it. Yes, you know, it's a graphic video. Show the Brooklyn double murder after the argument over loud noise. The chilling video show a moment a crazed neighbor executed a father and his stepson in cold blood in Brooklyn apartment earlier during an argument over noise. That was Sunday, that was the Sunday night. So the distressing footage obtained, you understand, opened with a man dressed in a black piercing angrily outside his upstairs neighbor's apartment on the 4th floor of 1418 Brooklyn Avenue in a well-known area known as East Flatbush Housing Complex, where stars Barbara Streisand and Michael K. Williams grew up. A woman emerged from the apartment and exchanged words with the neighbor, who was identified by cops as Jason Paz, 47. A short time later, the woman is joined by her son, identified by cops as 27-year-old Chinwe Mode. I don't know what kind of name that. Chinwe, a Chinese name, that, but he's a black man, The video has no audio, so what was said during the exchange is unknown. Some moments later, Mode's stepfather, 47-year-old school bus driver, Baldimi Mathurin, marches out of the apartment brandishing a pair of scissors and angrily confront the neighbor. The video shows his wife tries to drag him away, but the bodybuilder dad of 4 pushes her back. At that moment, the verbal dispute takes an hour turn when the neighbor in black pull out an handgun and aim it at Mathurin. A Brooklyn neighbor opened fire during an argument Sunday, killing Baldimi Mathurin, 47, and his stepson Chinwe Mode, 27. So surveillance show the moment an argument over loud noise turned into double murder. So Mathurin spot the gun but wave it off. He turns around and begins walking towards his apartment. At this point, the neighbor opened fire and strike Mathurin, who fall to the ground. So Mode, who was also in the hallway, tried to get away from the gunman, but the neighbor fires multiple shots at him, including at least twice after he had collapsed in a pool of blood next to the staircase. The suspect then returned to Mathurin, who is still alive and struggling to get up, and shoot him execution style on his doorstep. Yeah, so we tell you, so you're going to see it. Graphic. So Baldimi Mathurin, 47, marched out of the apartment. So him come out with the aggressive thing, you understand? And so after Paz, kill both of them, having killed both men, the gunman just calmly observed the gruesome scene before stepping into an elevator, which he takes down to the street and flees. So 9 is a 45, the man using a 9.45 caliber shell casing and 5 bullet fragments were recovered from the hallway, sources said. The sprawling 59 building apartment complex where Sunday shooting took place was built in the 1940s and known at the time as Vanderveer Estates before renaming Flatbush Gardens decades later. Screen and stage icon Streisand lived in the low-income housing development as a teenager. However, before the massive complex fell into disrepair and became plagued by crime. Mathurin and his stepson Chinwe Mode were shot dead after arguing with a downstairs neighbor over noise coming from their apartment at the East Flatbush Brooklyn building. So Williams, so you have a popular guy who used to live there. Yeah, he used to live at the same place at Flatbush Garden. Yeah, Williams, who famously portrayed Omar Little and the HBO prestige drama The Wire, also called Flatbush Garden home for many years before moving out while filming the second season of his hit television series. He died at 54 from a drug overdose of fentanyl laced heroin in September 2021. So you see, America is a pressure cooker, I'll even rich people, can't manage it, Yeah, because they have to take drugs, for keep themselves out of the reality. Trust me. America is a pressure cooker, you know. And anybody can manage America, you know. Some people can't manage it, you know. I know people who come to America and them lose it. Yeah, because first, you know, most people don't tell people, you know, you have to go through culture shock, you know. But criminal, you know, Jamaican criminal, at least I know about them, them not a mental problem. Jamaican criminal can assimilate easy. Them come to America, them assimilate and figure out how to commit them crime, and that's it. That's something because them a criminal. So we not the mad people who commit crime at Jamaica. You understand? So paramedics who were called to the apartment building in Sunday Bloodbath found Mathurin and Mo dead from multiple gunshot wounds to the head and torso, police said. Yeah, man, come here, tell us that the brother execute both of them, you know, man. The man, hey, I tell you, man, he's a fat brother too, you know. And you see the guy, Mathurin, you can see the man, you know, God Jim and them thing there, and you understand, but him never knows a boy a New York because them have the law in New York, and he's a law-abiding citizen. If he say criminal follow the law, you know. But I'm gonna this man too, you know, the man that killed him, you know. This man was a correctional officer, you know, and him lose him job. Yeah, him lose him job. But you know, we continue the journey. You understand? So Mathurin's inconsolable wife, Maria DeLilly, said her family originally from Haiti has been locked in a year-long dispute about noise with their downstairs neighbors. So a long time, 1 year, you know, because all the man that killed them, you know, his mother used to alone live downstairs, you know, so she complained to her son, you understand, and him now, you know, oh, go already and them thing, the mama's boy, so, yeah, you understand, so as a black people stay, you know, if it was a white man, I had a total different outcome, you understand. Number one, I don't know, maybe we just see him and them thing because me I tell you, know, America a pressure cooker, you know. Yeah, trust me, whether or not you want to believe it. Because in America, you know, you don't live to pay, you know, you pay to live, you know. And I like Jamaica, you know, where you live in a place after you live in it, you pay. No, you have to pay if you live. Hey, you say one day after you rent or your mortgage and them thing, you know, they come put you out of the door. Them the business where you want to live. I just saw it go. And family, hey, trust me, you know how many Jamaicans will live in America. We have them family and them not talk because when them fall upon hard time, nobody not help you, you know, because so this America is everything in it is self-sufficient one, you know. Now, you know, most people from Jamaica, them they nice, you know, is when them come to America, them change. Yeah, the system change them because every dollar in America count, you understand? While some people will still have that philanthropist about them, you know, to help other people. Some people, hey, because it's a system that teach people to be heartless, you know. You understand? Yeah, man, I saw America go on them thing, man. So, you know, see it. So, when somebody in America send you $100 or even $50, you give thanks on them thing because America is one place where make people get cool. And the people that when you send them money from America, 9 out of 10 times, if them not hustler people, you work 2 and 3 jobs and them things. So you have to give thanks. You understand? You have people in America, may I tell you, as much as they say them come out Jamaica and them look good, may I tell you, say, others, them in a debt from head to toe and them things. Because debt run in America, you know. That's why all the people just walk and just drop down dead. And you can see right now, yeah, look, I don't know if you have been seeing videos coming out of Canada since of late, where people in Canada say, boy, it come like them have to go move. All kind of things are going over there. People say them have degree and people have skilled and work more money than him over there. And they must say, boy, the Prime Minister has Satan himself and all kind of things over there. But I'm glad me never live for them town, you know, believe you me. You understand? Because over there, sir, yeah. And look, although I'm digressing, I get to, you know, find out that women who live in Canada and England, you as a man, you cannot see a woman or a woman, you know, in public, you know, and try to call to her, you know, sexual harassment and you got jail, you know. I saw them do it in a Rasta. So may I tell you, yes, so at least in America it's kind of different, but you can't do that at work, though, you know. When you work in America, you can't call to a woman at work in a certain way. And they must say, if you're in Canada and England, if you look upon a woman a certain way, she can report it to the police and then lock you up. Boy, may I tell you. So imagine now, you know, I know some black man that got prison and them thing they had in the place, you know, madness, you know. May I tell you, I never hear anything like that. But anyway, so we'll continue the journey. So New York Chief of Detective Joseph Kenney said Tuesday that there were 6 previous 311 calls about noise complaints placed from the alleged shooter's apartment. Basically, people walking, Kenny said, we came to find that the apartment upstairs didn't have any carpeting. It was a wood floor, so a lot of noise. People walking back and forth generate these calls. We have videos, obviously, of the incident. I am sure you have seen it. The chief said, it's gone viral, where the perpetrator confronted the family members. Kenny said Pass had one prior bus for robbery in 1992. The alleged shooter worked as a state correctional officer at Sing Correction Facilities in Assing from September 2004 till June 2005, where he was fired. A Department of Corrections and Community Supervision spokesman said, in his spare time, Mathurin enjoyed bodybuilding. On Sunday night, the fed-up resident began banging on the ceiling over the loud sounds supposedly coming from Mathurin and Delili apartment. Mathurin banged back, prompting the suspect to rush upstairs and kick the family's front door, according to Delili. This man hates us with every bone in his body, the wife told CBS New York of the neighbor, as seen in the surveillance video, and confirmed by police. Mathurin argued with the neighbor and seemingly threatened him with a pair of scissors before the suspect opened fire. Oh, so basically, because the police might read him lips, they must say the man with the father or stepfather, Mathurin, him start threatening the man will kill him. You understand? So that's why I'm just light him and them thing there. So Mathurin, an inconsolable wife, Marie Delili, said her family, originally from Haiti, had been locked in a year-long dispute about the noise with her downstairs neighbor. But Delili insisted that her husband was not at fault. But yeah, she has said that, but I know that the police has said. The police has said that he's the one that threatened the man. You understand? So, if the man did have a license gun and them thing there, I don't know if it could be justifiable homicide, but it don't pass already because him shoot the man. You can't shoot somebody in the back and then claim self-defense and then a gun. If the man did have a gun now, that's different. When the man when the man had the scissors in his face, then he could have claimed self-defense then by shooting him, but the gun is illegal. You can't use an illegal weapon and commit a crime. You understand? Once it's illegal, so you can't use it and say self-defense because the gun is illegal. And the man have a laser and the gun to laser. So he makes sure so when he point the gun and it a connect man, and I tell you, and him beat it man from the brother, believe you me, Yeah man. So Mathurin argued with the neighbor and seemingly threatened him with a pair of scissors before the suspect opened fire. You understand? So him contribute to it. So hear the wife now, because him threatening the man, and him threatening Pass, My husband had no gun, no weapon. Him have a scissors. Yeah, your husband him go out there with a scissors, so him go out there to confront the man. Because through my bodybuilder and him have big muscle, and you understand? And him know say this a man, you understand, a crack, you understand? Him have a chip. Most black people in America, them have chip. Them have chip brain and them thing. They play with them, some of them. You understand? Worse, all are Jamaican, play with them, because them the business about prison them thing. Most Jamaican enter them act, then them think after. I tell you that. You understand? Yeah, I just saw it go on them thing there. So she said, boy, my husband had no gun, no weapon, but him have a knife. Why did you bring a gun to shoot my family? Because more or less, them have argument already. Because him are not the floor downstairs. As you hear the police them say there's no carpet upstairs. So anytime the people them upstairs, because all building in our family, I thought is that that the building there, wow, 80 a year old, and more or less, so them not even renovate that, And I like how them build thing at Jamaica and them thing that we are concrete. So you hear anything. In America, board. You understand? Because sometimes all people there in them apartments, and then just the floor just collapse, and then just from all them that and there's a lick right through, and go down there and dead, I saw it go on them thing there, All them say, well boy, condolences, and if you have insurance money, I just saw it go on them thing there, and you understand. Just like what you see up in Miami with the concrete structure. Well, in Miami and them thing there last during COVID, And you see how the building collapse, concrete, you know. Yeah, so I'm gonna like them places in South Florida because based on the weather and them thing there. But not only that, that building in Miami and them thing there, the people them inspect it, they'd say, boy, building supposed to be it's supposed to renovate. But you know, I saw people them stay at the stone here and it's all about money, you know. People don't love or care about people's life, you know. Because if they did, they would have closed on the building, move out the resident them and fix it. But no, boy, them all about the money and them things, so and cause many people them life, you understand? Yeah. So although she say her husband him go out there with a scissors and then him threatening the man and them thing. Now we not justify the man action, but sometimes you have to know to de-escalate things. Yeah, you understand? So when you live in an apartment, just try if you avoid the, and you say if you live in an apartment like them, because the apartment, you know, look here. Alright. A man, you know, years ago I was watching something on 48 hours. A man in him house asleep and the man downstairs just shoot him in him bed and him dead. And 1 week after them find him in time, him stink. And at first the police them couldn't wonder when him get shot. And guess what? Is you know you always have some detective and them thing they were meticulous because them look on where the man was on the bed and them say wait. Because at first they thought that it was somebody that shoot him upstairs, so it's somebody who have access to his apartment. But when you know, because his body decompose, you know, is when them because them see the hole, the entry, or the, you know, from the flooring. And then now when them check downstairs now, them not say no hole in it, and them say, oh, I don't know where it come from. And them raid and them find the gun and everything and it match, and I saw them charge the other man. Him now fire him gun because him and him wife in an argument and him vex so him fire him gun and kill the man where asleep. And there nothing to do with them and them argument. So live in an apartment, and it's not easy thing, you know. It's not that easy, you understand, you take chance. And I like Jamaica where like the people them live at P.N. Avenue or you understand, or Brook Valley and all them upstairs in a building where concrete floor, no. And I saw it go on them thing there in America, board, you know. You understand, so yeah, so we continue the journey. So the wife asked, so, you know, why would you bring a gun to tear my family apart? Why? We know so you feel it and them thing there. So that's how she say to the the TV station. The woman said the woman said the neighbor fired 9 shots at her husband and son in front of her 10-year-old daughter. That her Mathurin son. Mathurin worked 2 jobs, driving a school bus daily and working as an Uber driver to provide for their 4 children. In his spare time, he enjoying bodybuilding. So them have 4 children. So Matura is a muscular guy. Who he looks intimidating, but that's not who he is, but he's a wonderful guy. Family friend, Michael Lewis said. But you know, between me and you, if he did not went out there with the scissors, and cause you can't see me now, but the only way you're going to see the video, you have to go to Patreon because we cannot post it on YouTube because the channel, you understand. So we want you to listen to the police in New York. That's, you understand, because them start look for Paz now, you know. So you're going to hear what happened to Paz when them find him. So you watch, you listen, you decide, and then we come back and continue the journey.
Uniformed police officers from the 6-0 precinct were traveling down Bay 44th Street, utilizing the technology of the license plate reader. At this time, the license plate reader captured a plate on a black car, indicating that the car, and we now know the occupant of the car, were wanted for a double horrific homicide in the 6-7 precinct on Sunday, October 29th. The officers rounded the block to verify the plate and came up on the car that was parked. As they exited their police car, they walked up to the car. The male jumped out of the car with a knife in his hand and took off running. The officers pursued this male down to Bay 44th and Harway, were able to isolate and contain this male with the knife still in his hand. The officers called for backup. Members of the 6-0 Precinct Patrol came. They were able to isolate and contain the subject on the corner. For approximately 15 minutes, they had a dialogue, doing everything they could to have the male drop the knife. At the end of this, the male, for some unknown reason, in a full sprint, charged the officers. Our officers were forced to defend themselves, to stop the threat, and discharge their firearm, striking the subject 4 times, 3 times in the chest, 1 time in the right leg. He was removed to a local hospital. He succumbed to his injuries shortly thereafter. Our officers, on a Wednesday morning at 7:10, doing their job, approaching a person wanted for a double homicide, did everything they could to neutralize this person and get that knife out of his hand. They were forced to defend themselves. This investigation, we picked up a Brooklyn South homicide to figure out why he did what he did and to tie into the 6-7 homicide. Okay, with that, I'll take any questions you might have.
Hold on a second, guys. I'm calling you. Channel 11.
Yeah. Does Jason Pass have a history with police besides what happened in the 6-7? Was he known before that?
He has 1 documented event for a robbery.
And also, can you elaborate on the dialogue that was said between, was he saying like he didn't want to get caught for what was happening, or he knew that something bad was going to happen because he killed those 2 people?
He basically was saying this: what's happening today is not going to end well.
Miles.
Were you able to, in terms of his gun that he was using that day in that double shooting, was that registered to him? Was he a legal gun owner?
There was a car on the scene. That car will be processed by the Detective Bureau, and I'll pass to the Chief Sabino about the gun question.
Yeah, essentially that was not a licensed firearm. We have a ton of investigative measures that were taking place right now. Obviously, evidence collection, comparisons, and we have a pending search warrant for that vehicle, and obviously that'll be released when the time is due.
John Doyle.
Question, Commissioner Dorsey, you mentioned that license plate readers were utilized in this case. Well, was there any other technology that was deployed during the negotiation with the suspect?
Thank you, John. Good question. When our investigators responded to the scene of a horrific double homicide on Sunday, we knew we had to do everything we could to apprehend this suspect. The detectives do everything at this case. Our investigators followed up on every lead, including identifying vehicles associated with the suspect. In doing so, we put an alert on a license plate. And that allowed our ring of cameras and license plate readers around the 5 boroughs to search for this license plate. This morning, we got a hit on that license plate. This technology is working on behalf of New Yorkers. This technology is protecting New Yorkers, and the police department will continue utilizing existing technology to continue to keep New Yorkers safe.
Rocco.
For Chief Shell, Chief, any idea where he was heading to or coming from, A and B? Were hostage negotiators on scene or heading to the scene when the shots were fired?
Chief, first question, I'll be part of the investigation. I'll continue today, so I don't have an answer on that. In terms of the officers, they isolate and contain well. Supervisors are on the scene, emergency services en route, and so is our hostage negotiation team. But he didn't give us a choice. He decided to charge our officers, force them to protect themselves.
Caitlin, John 12.
There are reports that he was a former corrections officer. Pass.
Yeah, that is still under investigation. That is a working theory. Obviously, we want to produce the best facts we can, so that's all part of the investigation and will ultimately be released.
And one more question. Rocco?
Chief, in addition to him saying this is not going to end well, does he at any point try to explain or rationalize what went on in the hallway, why he did what he did?
That'll be part of today's investigation. I can't answer that.
Right.
So, based on what the investigators are saying, Jason Paz, him just take the easy way out and the police them kill him. Because he have been to jail already now, in prison, you know. So him no want to go back there, you know. And plus him used to even work there too. And him know them places are rough, you know, because most of the man them are them places, you know. You say if you can fight and defend your rear, yeah man, the rear admiral them, cause I rear admiral them, you know, them are strongest man them in a workhouse, you know. Yeah. And I like Jamaica with them, when them keep the rear admiral a special section. In America prison, different thing.
The only rear admiral them put in a special section are the one them where want protection for of their life. Like the one them where, you know, behave feminine, but you see one them where behave straight and them are everything. Them, no man, them not in that. You understand? And them that they are wait upon. You know much man got prison in America and come out mad because of that. So I don't know how a man love prison and them thing there. Believe you me. So this a man, boy, Jason Paul say, oh, me I go back there, you know, Rasta. They better them kill me. You understand? But that's what happen in time. You know, you have no, you're lacking self-control. You understand? It could have ended different, totally different. You understand? Because he, you know, subconsciously, you know, and consciously, you know, think that, oh, you know, cause him buy a gun, you know, cause the gun that he had is illegal, you know. And him decide and put a laser upon it. And him execute the man them. So after him kill him, he was on the run for 3 days, you know. So the police them in New York now, them have a technology where identify your license plate. I see the ring camera them and the security camera them. The people them in America, they merge it with the police. So anywhere it pick up, it go right back to them sister and ding, and them know where you at and them thing. And that's what them catch him, and him the society boy might take the easy way out. Him now go back on the prison. Him used to work there, and plus him used to work there, and plus him go to prison to one of them things there. So him say, no sir, you know that. So yeah, if you have subscribed to the channel, yeah man, subscribe, like the video. Yeah, not like the video, thumbs up the video, because there's no like button there. I don't know how them come by this like thing. Thumbs up the video. Yeah, share the video, comment below, join the channel, join Patreon, so you get exclusive offer that you won't see on YouTube because of YouTube policies and rules governing what kind of video you can post. And you know, so YouTube is woke tube, so you know some things where you can post on Patreon, you cannot post it on YouTube. So have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.